Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Planet J Tarot. Today's reading is going to be a pick a pile reading to see what their first impression was of you versus how they view you now. So, this can be about anybody. It can be a love interest, it can be a friend, it could be a boss, whatever. We're just going to be looking at their first impression of you versus how they got to know you. Thank you for being here. I'm going to give you guys a moment to choose your pile. I just want to let you know that tarot is very fluid here. So you may need to pick two piles here, and one can be how you viewed them first impression versus how they viewed you. Because sometimes tarot starts to flip that way, but that could be helpful. Or you could choose a pile for different people. This could even be for a group of people, like people at work, people at somewhere, I don't know, or a group of friends, like a lover, a group of friends, a boss. They could all be three different things. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys choose your piles. So pile number one, this is your group. This is pile number one. Pile number two, and pile number three. I'll start you guys in about 30 seconds. Okay, hi, pile number one. So we're going to start with you first. Thank you so much for being here. If you find that this video resonates, I hope that you give it a like, comment, subscribe, and come back for another video on my channel. I went live 2 other times today, so there's a lot of videos you can go and access. Let me get this to focus. Good. Yeah, so this is the crystal you chose. See if it'll focus here. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can change the light. Not sure which one's better, but this is the crystal you chose. The crystal's not important. It'll focus with the actual cards. But okay. So we're going to do a separation here with the selenite and the crystals and the sage. So basically one side's going to be the before and this side's going to be the after. Okay. Let's move this over so it's in the middle. I think that's good. Okay. All right. How did they view you when they first met you versus now? First card we have for how they first viewed you. We have, give your relationship a chance. Okay. Versus deception. Oh, so this person feels like they gave you a shot. They feel like they gave you a shot in the beginning because they felt like it was worth it. They felt like it was good to do this, a good decision to do this. But then, I don't know, something happened here and now they feel like there's some sort of deception here in your connection. Or maybe they feel like you're just not the most honest about something here. We're going to figure out what it is in a second. All right, so again, this is the before, this is the after. Or the first impression versus how they view you now. Okay, let's see if it'll focus on the cards here. Good. Okay. So before and after, how did they view you? What was the first impression of you before versus now? We've got Sagittarius. No way, guys. Literally, look what it says on this card. It says freedom, exploration, and optimism. And I literally wrote on my notes before starting this reading for card number one. What does it say right there? Free spirit. The first thing I wrote is free spirit. And here it says, okay, so the way that they viewed you in the beginning, free spirit, optimism, and exploration. So you could be a Sag, you could have Sag or 9th house placements in your chart, but you don't have to. This is literally just how they viewed you. So we're going to pull all the cards and then I'll tell you the story. So now how they view Libra. Okay. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Okay, we're going to put... Where do I want to put the Ace of Swords? I feel like this one should be kind of in the middle here. I don't know. We're going to leave that one out just for a moment. All right. Their first impression of you versus how they view you now. Card number one. So their first impression of you was the 8 of Pentacles. Then it changed to the 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Nice. 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. All right. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now for card number one? Got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune to The Four of Pentacles. Oh, okay. I just heard glow up. I don't know why I heard that. Glow up? All right. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Nine of Cups to the Two of Wands. Nine of Cups to the Two of Wands. Oh, you know what? The deception may not even be that they feel like you were deceptive, but that they were lying to themselves about you or your connection. Let's see. What was their first impression of you? Loss. Five of Cups. Romance. And in the middle, to blend their first impression versus how they view you now, is the Apprentice. So these two energies are how they view you now, like the mix, the thing that has stayed the same versus how they view you now and how they viewed you before. So these two energies have been consistent the entire time that they've known you. So this is the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay. That's why I said I wanted to leave it out, because there's a reason for it. Okay, tell me, how do they view you now versus how they saw you in the beginning? Okay, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. Versus how they view you now to the Six of Cups. Okay, so one from the 7 to the 6. How they view you now versus how they viewed you before. 7 of Cups. Some of you guys that you're watching about a romantic connection here that may have started as a friend. Let's see. How do they view you now versus how they viewed you before? Card number 1. Two of Cups. Ooh. To the Three of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. Someone broke the other person's heart here. There's definitely some history. I don't know what happened between you and them. Yeah, because I'm seeing loss and romance. This could have been someone that you dated. Or if this is a romantic interest, it could mean that they thought you were interested in them at some point, but now they're not so sure. Let's see. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? We're using our Osho's End. Flowering. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. The Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. Wow. Can you see these cards? Yeah. Good. Okay. So whether or not you're in separation with this person is unclear right now, but just to let you know, they definitely still love you. Okay, let's see. Or they've always loved you. Or it may have started friendly in the beginning, but they really liked you in the beginning, but it's definitely turned into something deeper than that, even if you guys are not together or not talking or not friends. Let's see. How do they view you in the beginning versus how they view you now? The Queen of Pentacles came out again for the second time. Okay. To the Emperor. Queen of Pentacles to the Emperor. Let me see, where does this fit? Can you see this? Let me move some of this over just so it's visible. Okay. And how do they view you in the beginning versus how they view you now? Okay, this is the beginning. First, in the beginning, you have Bolt. You can't see that. Where can I put this for you to see it? Boat. Can you see it here? Yeah. And then Lightning. Okay, we'll put that here. Okay, card number 1. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Let me take a sip of my drink, and then we're going to get started. So card number 1, when this person first met you, they really loved you. They really liked you. You made them happy with the Nine of Cups here. They viewed you as someone who was very optimistic. That's coming through here with the Nine of Cups and the Sagittarius energy here. It doesn't matter if that's in your chart. What that means here is that this person feels like when they met you, you made them believe in love, you made them believe in friends, or you made them believe in a good thing. This person viewed you when they first met you as someone very hardworking, someone that could get in the zone and really come up with some good shit. I don't know what it is that you do. It could even be that you really get in your zone when it comes to cooking. It doesn't matter, but they've seen you do something really intensely or very focused, and they liked it. They may feel like an impression that they got from you was that you really love what you do for work. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune here, one thing that this person noticed when they met you is that you seem to be the type of person that believes in fate, believes in destiny. Or this could be them saying that they felt they were destined to meet you. With the Give Your Relationship a Chance, it says work on your partnership. So it could have even been that when they first met you, you guys didn't get along all that well in the beginning. But that started to shift over time. How did this person's first impression of you change? Or how did they view you when they first met you? Or when they were first getting to know you versus how they view you now? Um, well, with the Two of Cups here, they already liked you. They liked you from the beginning. If this is a romantic connection, this person thought you were compatible. Nine of Cups to the Two of Cups for their first impression of you. If this is romantic, it really could have been love at first sight. If this is a friend, they really liked you from the beginning. When they met you, they were like, dang, we could really be good friends. Because we probably like the same things. We probably have the same interests. This person could have felt like the feeling was mutual. They could have even felt like you're a naturally like flirty person or a naturally fun, friendly, understanding person. Something about you is just nice. They could literally have been saying, oh, they're nice. They seem like a nice person. Now with the Seven of Cups though, they do feel like there's something that you could be a bit indecisive about. I don't know if this person thought that you were not over an ex. If this is romantic, this could be them saying that they thought you were still interested in someone from your past, because I'm seeing the Five of Cups with loss. Some of you guys, this person, if it's not about love, this could be them saying that maybe one of the first few conversations that they've had about you, they got some sort of inkling that there's something in your past that you kind of regret doing or you wish you could have done different. But it's not that they feel like you live your life with regrets, though. Oh, I'm seeing 1111 on the clock, 1111. And this is interesting because we're on pile number 1. So that could be a significant angel number for you to look at, 111 or 1111. With the Queen of Pentacles coming out twice here, this person felt like you had a good head on your shoulders. They feel like you were raised right, even if you raised yourself. They feel like you're very mature. You have a lot of goals for yourself. Whatever it is, work is coming through very heavy here. And if not work, they feel like you are a very dedicated, loyal person. So maybe you're just a really good friend, a really good family member. You care a lot about your family. You do a lot for the people you love. They feel like there's something very grounded about you. Down to earth, I'm getting. Yeah, they feel like you were very down to earth. So you could literally be an earth sign, but you don't have to be. Their first impression of you was that you were quite unpredictable, but they liked getting to know you. They liked getting to know your surprises. Yeah, but the Seven of Cups is like when you don't know what's going to happen here. So this person may, if this is romantic, this is them saying they weren't too sure about how you felt about them. With the Boat card, yeah, this kind of resonates here because the Boat card talks about having closure issues and needing to move on. So this person could have felt like you were recently going through some sort of change in your life. I'm seeing with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Lost card. I don't know if you were recently grieving someone or recently getting out of a relationship. Or this could literally mean that this person was seeing you make some changes in your life, working really hard at something. And they really appreciated you when they first met you. That's really coming through here. Now, moving away from that into wherever you guys are now, how their feelings have changed or how they view you now. They feel like you're not honest with them about your feelings or you hold back from them. They could see you as a bit stubborn, clingy, or possessive, maybe even territorial. Someone wearing a false self mask in this relationship is what the deception card says. With the Two of Wands, this person could feel like you went from never knowing what you wanted to being really decisive and never changing your mind about something. And it's heartbreaking for them. This person may feel like you are heartbroken. However, if that's not the case, they're heartbroken by you or something that happened here. It feels like a decision that was made, possibly to break up with them or be single. One thing that I'm seeing very different from how they viewed you in the beginning to how they're viewing you now is in the beginning, they kind of felt like you couldn't care less, meaning you just like to be happy, you like to do what felt good, free-spirited, very blunt, not really watching what you say. But the fact that Libra is sitting here underneath deception, this person could even be saying that they feel like at some point in the relationship or in some point of your friendship or whatever the relationship is here with you and this person, that you started to hold back from them. Maybe it's because you felt like you couldn't communicate certain things with them because they wouldn't hear you out. Or the holding back could be that because Libra is ruled by Venus, and when I think of Venus, I think of love, but also friendship and being considerate of another person. And a big difference between Sag and Libra energy here is how considerate and fair that Libra tries to be, and Sag just wants to honor themselves. And it's not to say that there's anything wrong with that energy, but this person, as they got to know you, they see that you actually do really care about other people. And sometimes maybe it could be that you lie about how you really feel to protect other people or to make other people feel comfortable. This person feels like you went from the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles, meaning the hard work that you were doing, they saw that it paid off. Something that you've done or you're working on right now, they're seeing it pay off for you. You went from the Five of Cups to the Two of Cups. So this person could even mean that they saw you go from grieving or going through some sort of loss, shame, guilt, sadness in your relationship or in your relationships or in your life to the Two of Cups. Two of Cups coming out twice here, but it kind of feels like the difference with the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups here could even be that this person has watched you go through some sort of reunion or have some sort of nostalgia about a past connection. I don't know if they've seen you get back together with an ex or something that has just changed is that they've gone from seeing you as someone indecisive, possibly having some regrets about your past, or indecisive due to some sort of guilt or shame, to someone that is just very genuine with the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups here. Very genuine, very openly loving. But however, with the Four of Cups here, there's something that you're not too open about. And I'm not sure exactly what it is. There's something that this person knows. They know for a fact that you just don't share with them or you don't share with most people about yourself, about your life, about something here. With the Three of Swords, this person's either seeing you as a heartbreaker or someone that needs to heal or has gone through some sort of hurt in your life since they met you. That you don't tell a lot of people about here because you probably want people to see you as okay. You don't want to put your burdens on other people. You don't want to look weak. Weak is not what's coming through strong, but I'm seeing the Emperor here, so it is there. But it's more about they see that something really important to you is being independent, being good on your own, taking care of yourself, having your bills paid or whatever. I don't know. They just see you as very responsible now. They saw you as responsible before, but even more now. Some of you guys in the beginning, this person may have even got the first impression that you were already taken in a relationship. And now it could be that what they're seeing different here is that you're not in a relationship and you're actually open up for grabs. The difference between how they saw you in the beginning was that in the beginning, they saw you as very friendly, upbeat, lively, maybe even a bit conceited, but in a good way. Versus now, they see you as someone a little bit more, I'm hearing balanced and put together. You seem a bit more put together here, and maybe even a bit more stingy with your time and or who you put yourself around. Because you feel like in this group or for this group, you feel like as they've gotten to know you, they've learned that you're actually good on your own. Maybe they're seeing you go from maybe having a lot of dependence in your relationships to not really being like that anymore. Because I'm seeing the Nine of Cups change. That's not here again here. However, the Two of Cups is. So it's not anything different in that they're seeing how loving you are, but more how comfortable you feel alone and with your progress in life. So maybe this person feels like you went through some sort of glow up and you don't really care about them anymore. I don't know. It's not really giving that. But with the Three of Swords, there's something here either about you being sad or them tapping into something in your life being sad. Maybe you've had to walk away from people and it was really heartbreaking for you and they've seen that. They've noticed that in your life. Like maybe they've noticed people trickling away from your life. Like you just don't mention them anymore. I don't know. With the Lightning card here, they're definitely seeing a change in you from having struggles, moving on to actually doing something about doing something. Another thing about you is that they're very shocked at how whatever you've gone through, you still manage to be really happy with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups underneath it. How do they feel about card number one or pile number one? What's their first impression versus how they view them now? This person, I can't help but notice how it says harmony on this card right here and harmony here. So one thing that this person has seen different in you is they only see you as more loving. They only see you as more everything, to be honest. Their impression of you was already good, and it's only gotten better. But there is this connotation around it all, this feeling around it all, that I don't know if this person feels like you're really focused on work right now, or I don't know. There's something about truth, clarity, and stubbornness with the Nine of Pentacles, loyalty, that's coming through here. So it's pretty good energy, I will say, for pile number one. I'm not getting anything bad. I am a little bit curious to see what the deception here is about, but it could even be that this person feels like you're not always honest in romantic relationships, or you're not always honest about how you feel, the feelings that you have for another person, whether that be them or like you could just be someone that crushes a lot, but you never really speak up on it. And so you kind of break your own heart here. You could be like a serial monogamous to this person here. I don't know. With the Emperor, though, they feel like if you're not already successful, you're going to be. And that's something that has changed. They're seeing you go from the Queen of Pentacles, who's already someone very responsible and successful and has a good head on their shoulders and business is doing good. They can take care of themselves, but they are in a receptive energy. But the Emperor is kind of like a boss energy, someone that you would take advice from, someone you would take orders from, just because, I mean, they're the Emperor. You know what I mean? So they're seeing you in a very positive light, that shift. Okay, so if that resonated, pile number one, I want to thank you for being here, and I hope you give this a like and come back for another reading on my channel, okay? So we are going to, in a few moments, start with card number. In a few moments, we're going to start with card number, or pile number two. We clear up the space here for the next group. But before we end with card number one, I want to show you guys the notes that I wrote for your group here and see if it matched up with anything I just said. I haven't looked at it while we were speaking, but here, okay. Card number one. So I wrote free spirit, beach. These may or may not be relevant to your connection, card number one. So I wrote beach, waves, free spirit, water, online, meaning this could be an online connection. You guys talked a lot online, or this person has access to your social media or something like that, or has had access to your social media at some point. FOMO, this person feels like they're missing in your life. There could be some sort of separation between you, or if there ever has been, or whenever this person doesn't hear from you, they wonder what you're doing. They want to be with you. Question mark, this person, there's something, and I think that was the deception. There's something about you that this person hasn't been able to figure out, but they do find you very attractive, very sweet, and they may want to reach out to you. They may want to call you, or you guys may have spoken on the phone or exchanged some sort of like voice messages between each other or something like that. Something about that. Maybe this person just really likes your voice, card number one. I don't know. So yeah, those were the notes that I put for card number one, or pile number one. Now we're going to be moving on to focus, please. Is it focusing? I don't know. Now we're going to be moving on to pile number two. So pile number two, this is what you chose, the stack you chose. All right, and this is the crystal you chose. I don't know how focused that is, but that's the crystal. Okay. So, let's see. Card or pile number one. What was this person's first impression of you versus how they view you now? Let's start with these two. Okay. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? We've got passion. To this could be the one. Oh, wow. Passion to this could be the one. Interesting. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? You got fire for their first impression of you. To yin. Interesting, because there's literally no fire signs on this card. So that's funny. That's funny how there's the difference. There's a big difference between the way they viewed you in the beginning versus how they view you now. And it's coming through very clear already. File number two. There's no fire in this. None of these signs on this card are fire signs. So that's a difference in the way that they viewed you. And I find it interesting that it says passion on the fire card and passion on the hold on, can I show you this? Where does it say passion? You see that? It says passion right here. And then it also says passion here. So this was their first impression versus how they view you now. So that's something that has changed. Let's see. What has changed in the way that their first impression was of card number, or pile number two? Did I say pile number one? I'm sorry if I said that. This is pile number two. This is your reading. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't think I put in the timestamp when we started pile number one or pile number two. So I'm just going to put it in the chat now. I'm going to assume that I've been talking about pile number two for the last like 3 minutes. So we'll say you started at like 21 minutes. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. So what was their first impression of you and how has it changed since they've gotten to know you? All right. First impression of you. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. To the Fool. Okay. Dang, I'm kind of getting I'm getting an idea already, especially if this started sexual or started like a flame or just like hot heavy, really intense in the beginning. Let's see. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? The Queen of Wands, yeah, look, hot and heavy, sexy, hot and heavy and sexy. It's coming through, very strong here. Passion with the Queen of Wands, very passionate. Three of Swords, ooh, yeah. Okay, that's so interesting how pile number pile number one had the Three of Swords for their after view as well. Okay, what was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? The Page of Wands, where's that passion? How many wands has come out for the beginning? Passion, Page of Wands. You could literally be a fire sign or have fire in your chart, significant fire in your chart, or fire houses. The fire houses are your first house, your fifth house, and the ninth house. So, yeah. Okay, what else? Ace of Pentacles, it's in reverse though. I didn't take reversals for the other ones, so I'm not going to take it. But I will note that I noticed the Ace of Pentacles come out in reverse, and there's a message behind that I am going to remember, and I'm going to bring it back up. I'm going to write that down right now before I forget it. Okay. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? You know what? Let me move this because there's like a weird glare, and I don't like that. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Versus how they view you now. To the King of Cups. Wow. I don't know if you guys are in a relationship. You could be in a relationship with this person or want to be. Or they want to be. We'll see. All right. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Wow. Versus, oh, I have a whole idea. This one's coming through very clear. To the Six of Swords. Yeah, Six of Swords to the Three of Swords. That's like moving on. Then it's difficult because here's the Fool, which is a new start. I think I'm going to shift these just because there's a lot of gloss on these cards and I don't like the glare. So let's put the Nine of Cups and the King of Cups here. Okay. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Letting Go, which is the Eight of Cups in this deck. And that kind of resonates here with the Five of Pentacles to me. And the Miser, which is actually the Four of Pentacles in this deck. Interesting because pile number one did have the Four of Pentacles too. So there's kind of similar collective energy here. I don't know who's watching right now, but thank you for being here. If it resonates, I hope you give it a like. Okay. What's their first impression of you versus how they view you now? King of Wands. Look at all the passion. You have the King and the Queen of Wands coming out here with the Page of Wands. Oh my God. I cannot make this up. Okay. I feel like I should do some shifting, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, we have the King of Wands to the Empress. Wow, the Empress. The King of Wands to the Empress. Doesn't matter your gender. I want to make that very clear here. Okay. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Clock. Oh, this is actually how they view you now. Clock is how they view you now. And this is their first. What? Oh my God, you got both. This is how they viewed you in the beginning and how they view you now. Interesting. Very interesting that came out here. Dang, I'm sorry that the Miser card looks like that. I will kind of put this on top just so the glare is not so... wait, that's not going to work. Okay, we're going to do some shifting. Give me a second. We're going to actually move some stuff around here. Let's move some stuff around. Put these here. The glare is really bothering me. It may not be bothering you guys, but it's bothering me. So just let me shift it. Let me do my thing real quick. Okay. No, that's right. Okay. I move you like that. That's good. Okay. To the clock. Clock is here as well. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Okay. We got a few more cards. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? First impression? Ooh, endings. 10 of Swords. Interesting. 10 of Swords. The King of Wands. Versus how they view you now? Ooh, 8 of Cups. Wow. 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups out? Did that come out twice or no? Yeah, Eight of Cups is right here. So Eight of Cups is here, and it's also here in how they view you now. Interesting. Some of you guys may be in separation with this person, or this could be an ex. You could be watching this about an ex. Or someone that took a long time to get with, if you're watching this for a romantic person that you've been with. So the connection between how they view you in the beginning versus how they view you now, meaning this is what they have always felt has stayed the same about how they viewed you through all the time, through all of the whatever. This is how they viewed you throughout the entire time they've known you. So we have the Queen of Swords, the thinker, and the Two of Pentacles. Oh, so they may even think that you're an overthinker, to be honest, or that you're really good at balancing your responsibilities because you're really intelligent, you're really smart. Oh, you're kind of giving me like old soul vibes. So you could have like an old soul to you, or they view you that way. Okay, so what was their first impression of pile number 2 versus how they view them now? How they view them now. I just want to say right now, I may call you pile number 2, group number 2, card number 2. Just know it's all the same thing. Okay, so pile number 2, the way this person viewed you when they first met you, honestly, they thought that you were just going to, if this was sexual, they thought you were just going to F them and then leave them, hit it and quit it. And it's not because this person didn't think that you could be loyal, but they just didn't think that you were going to be loyal to them. It kind of feels like this person feels like they met you when you were in your hot boy or your hot girl era. Like when you were doing your thing, looking good, feeling good, not really here for a long time. You're here for a good time, not a long time. That's what their first impression of you was. So if this is like a boss, they didn't think you were going to stay at the job forever. If this is a friend, it could even mean that this is like a friend you met in college or a friend you met in a specific area, but you weren't always going to stay there. Or maybe they thought, we'll see how this goes. I don't know. But they liked you. They liked you. They liked your energy. They thought that you were like very extroverted. I don't know where you met this person, but wherever they met you, they saw you in a very positive, physically attractive light. Regardless of if you resonate with being this type of energy, they saw you as very upbeat. Very upbeat. I'm hearing round of applause. Shawty, make that ass clap. So I don't know if this person's seen you dance or they feel like you have a nice body, regardless of your gender. But it's really coming through here that if you're a woman, they really like your body. Now, if you're a man, this person, they feel like something about the way you go after your goals is very attractive to them. They feel like they admire you because you're very passionate. You're very demanding. You know what you want. You have high standards. That's coming through here. Something about confidence, optimism, bravery, and passion is coming through, which is similar to pile number 1 in a lot of ways. With the Page of Wands, this person feels like you're very upbeat. It's giving like a good friend energy, like something about you is a little bit kiddish, a little bit youthful, not immature though. It's not about being immature. They feel like you're a free spirit or you're very fun. Something about you came out as very fun. I don't know if you were funny or you made them laugh a lot. It's kind of thing like they met you, they had a very they were very fond of you, and then for whatever reason they didn't get to hear from you again or they didn't talk to you again. Eight of Cups here. So this person could have even seen you in the beginning, like their first impression of you was that you either walked away or you were going to. The Five of Pentacles, they could have even seen you as someone that does this, or maybe they feel like the way you act was because of some sort of abandonment wound, or you're just the type of person to go ghost and not really care about it. They didn't blame you though. It's not giving like anything negative. They just kind of seen you like this. I don't know if you talked about like your exes in front of this person, or they know your exes, or they know your like past friends, or they know somebody that you know. That doesn't have to be the case, but it kind of feels like this person just got an impression of you with the King and the Queen of Wands. You get what you want. You get what you want. Yeah, you're kind of like the type of person you get what you want, and that's how they viewed you. So you may have had this person wrapped around your finger. With the Nine of Pentacles, I don't know if you were dating this person, but if you were, they feel like you were never going to get in a relationship with them. You never really wanted that. That doesn't mean that you guys didn't get in a relationship or that they didn't want that with you. It just means that they kind of seen you as like a, I'm hearing that song, You're a Troublemaker by, is that Flo Rida? Hold on, I'm going to write it in the chat. Troublemaker. I'm going to write the song in the chat. Troublemaker. Troublemaker. I think it's Flo Rida. I think it's Flo Rida. MKTO. I think it's MKTO and Flo Rida. MKTO and Flo Rida. So you guys can look up the lyrics to that or something. But basically in that song, they're saying, you had me hooked again from the minute you walked by or the minute you sat down or something like that. And in the song he says, there must be poison in those fingertips of yours. So I don't know if someone gives really good, like, it's kind of giving the energy of like, when a famous person walks by you, or a famous person like goes in front of a crowd at a concert, and the people in the front row all have their phones out and they're taking pictures, and they're like, oh my god, they touched me, oh my god, they looked at me, oh my god, we made eye contact, like that. It's kind of giving like that. So I don't know, there's something about you that's just kind of giving like star quality, iconic, like they just really liked you, but for a different reason. I think you gave this person chills, or you gave this person this just like I don't know, I'm hearing whoosh. um they think you're hot. They think you're hot. They think you're fun. And if this is just a friend, they just really liked your energy. They really liked your vibe. But they weren't too sure about how you felt about them, because with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles being here and the endings here, this person could have felt like there's some sort of timestamp, like some sort of stop here. Like, I don't know if they felt like this was just going to be temporary, but they thought that you were a stable and loyal person, or that you only stick around where you want to be. So I'm also seeing the clock here. The fact that this came out for both of the energies in the beginning and the after, this person could feel like you take a long time to respond back, or you get very busy. They don't hear from you for a while. This could also mean that it says take time to heal. So this person could see that maybe with the Five of Pentacles, there is something that you need to heal from, or maybe they're very intuitive and they feel like maybe the reason why you're so upbeat and you act this way is because of something in your childhood, but not like anything bad. Like they feel like most people go through that, that sort of thing. Like kind of understandable. I understand it. I'm hearing now for how that has shifted into how they view you now. I'm saying this could be the one. So you guys may have started as friends or started sexually, and now they can't let you go with the miser. They can't let you go. They think about you quite often. With the Three of Swords, they're a little bit disappointed about your connection, or they feel like they've disappointed you, or that you are just a little bit more pulled back from them. They could even view you as a tease if this is someone that you're currently dating, meaning they just want more of you. I'm hearing, I want more, I need more. The Ace of Pentacles here, they see you as someone very resourceful. That's different. They went from the Page of Wands to the Ace of Wands, or to the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles. So something that has shifted here is that I think maybe in the beginning, this person wasn't sure how stable you are, or how, I'm hearing stay put, something about that. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, this person sees something in you, something about growth. So either that means they've seen change in growth in you, your money has gotten better, you're doing better for yourself. I don't know. This person's also seeing a more emotional side to you. They went from seeing you as the Nine of Pentacles to the King of Cups here. So as emotional as you are, they feel like you hold back those feelings. I don't know if you moved on from them, or this person has literally seen you move, or overcome some really rough shit, either with your family or friends, heartbreak, something here. They're seeing that in you. They're seeing a change. Notice how the Queen of Wands and the King, or the Knight of Pentacles here, is different energy, even in the colors. To this, the vibrancy in this has gone down. So I don't know if this person saw you go through something, or they saw something and you fade away. This could speak a little bit more to the type of connection that you guys have. Maybe this person literally just doesn't get to see that side of you anymore. Maybe you have put up some boundaries towards them. I don't know. However, one thing that they are seeing is the Five of Pentacles to the Fool. That's a shift in how they viewed you. So I don't know. You could have walked away from this person at some point, and now they're seeing that you want to come back in. This could even be that one thing that they're thinking is that you viewed them only as passion in the beginning, and now you're saying that they could be the one. I don't know. Tarot's very fluid here, so you have to see how it resonates for your situation and for the type of person that you're dealing with in the dynamic between you both. But with Eight of Cups here coming through again, but it changing from letting go to passion, because it says here letting go and passion, but they're both still the Eight of Cups. So this person could even see you as someone that is not afraid to try again. That's not something that they saw in you. This person saw you as someone that's like, if it didn't work out before in the beginning, then you're never going to go back to it. But they're seeing now a change in viewing you that way. So even if it's like you tried something with work, it didn't work out before, and they never thought that you would try it again, but they're seeing you try it again. It could even be with friendships, with relationships. It's something about, I don't know, forgiveness, but it's not really forgiveness. It feels like more of like, this person feels like you're not someone that would live with regrets. And they admire you. They admire you, but this person has seen something of your vibrance or your intensity. This could even just be the fact that that's how they viewed you in the beginning, because they didn't know you that well. Change to seeing more depth in you. They see you as someone very deep, very deep. That's really coming through here with the King of Cups and the Miser. This person sees you as someone very intuitive and compassionate. They feel like you're an empath. I don't know if you've gone through a lot and you just understand people, or you just understand them, or maybe you've shared some really vulnerable information with them about who you were to see you deeper. But there's definitely been that shift from seeing this as that to this, if that makes sense. Just look at the imagery here. That to this. The Empress, the King of Wands to the Empress. This person has seen you go from being someone that goes after what you want to waiting to get what you want because you're the prize. This person feels like your confidence has only gotten stronger with the Empress. This is the Empress card right here. They think I don't know if okay, this is not meant to trigger you, but some of you guys, this person has seen you put on more weight and they like it. If you're a woman, that's coming through very strong here. Now, if you're a guy, it could be that this person feels like your body looks different. I don't know if that means you gain more muscle or you just gain more weight, but they actually like it. They like it. They think it looks good on you, to be honest. Something about your body weight has changed. And if it's not your body weight, it's something about your allure. They went from seeing you as someone very like hot to ethereal. And like not here to play. Something about not here to play, I just heard. They're even seeing you a little bit more spiritual or a little bit more in tune, a little bit more in tune, a little bit more patient. They saw you as fast, upbeat, moving very quickly in the beginning. And here, there's a shift here. It kind of feels like this person has humanized you a little bit more. They see you a little bit more, or they want to. The difference between how they view you in the beginning and how they view you now. Page of Wands. You know what this person is realizing about you? They're realizing that they jumped to some conclusions about you. Because one thing that's really coming through here is patience. And with the clock and like both of these coming out for the beginning in the present, this person is realizing that if they did judge you, one thing that they did judge you about is wondering whether or not you were devoted or you would stick around. And they're seeing that you are someone that can put your feet in, dig your feet in, and be there. I'm hearing be there. This person's a bit scared. I think that the way that they view you and the feelings they have for you overwhelm them. But they like you. This is actually good energy. I don't think this person sees you in a negative light at all. They see you as someone very passionate. They see you as someone very passionate, very loving, very intense. The intensity has only gotten stronger here, but it's a different type of intense. I'm seeing like a red flame to a blue flame, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I hope that resonated, card number 2. Before we end your reading, I'm going to show you the notes that I took before, and we'll see if they're any similar to what I just mentioned. I haven't looked at them, but I just pulled it back out. So card number 2 or pile number 2. What did I write? I wrote old soul. Old soul. Holidays. So holiday time could have been significant for this connection. I'm seeing drastic. That kind of resonates with all the fire sign energy that was coming out. Kids. I don't know if this person's seeing you with kids or pets or animals. That could be something different. This person could also feel like they missed an opportunity with you. That's the note that I wrote earlier. They could feel like they missed an opportunity because I did see the Ace of Pentacles was upright and then it turned around. Or that could mean that this person is seeing that you are realizing that there's some things that you wish you could have done but you didn't. I'm also seeing I wrote smart, so this person sees you as intelligent and hardworking. And the number 5 is significant here, meaning that could be the 5th month of the year, the 5th sign in the zodiac, the 5th month this month, or the 5th date this month could have been significant, the 5th day of the week, I don't know. But number 5 was coming through strongly here, so I wrote it down. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys look at the cards a little bit more before I sweep them up and get ready for pile number 3, okay? So pile number 2, this has been your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I hope it resonated. You seem like a really nice person. You seem like the type of person to really surprise people, but not be upset that people make assumptions about you. And I really like that energy. I really like it. If you're not the most confident in yourself, you definitely should be. You definitely should be because there's something really great to you. I feel like you make people happy, you make people smile, and you probably make people laugh. But more than anything, you can heal people just from the way that you go about your life. You definitely have made this person take a deeper look at themselves in a deeper look at the way that they view life and even relationships. So you should definitely give yourself a pat on the back or just feel good about yourself hearing that because they feel good about you. Okay. So I'm going to start cleaning this up. Pile number 2. All right, we're going to get started with pile number 3 in just a second, guys. Okay. Can you see that? Okay, that's good. Pile number 3. We're going to start you at 47 minutes. Okay. I'm just going to let you guys tune into the stone real quick. And I'm going to get a sip of my drink before we start the reading. Tuning into the energy of pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. A few more seconds. I hope you guys can see the beautiful colors in this stone. I hope that's coming through because I chose it for the way it looked. It really drew me in. So, pile number 3, you chose the moonstone here. This is the stone connected to your reading, moonstone. This might even be opal. I really like it. Okay, so we're going to get into your reading now to look at how this person viewed you when they first met you versus how they view you now, pile number 3. So thank you for being here. I hope it resonates, and if it does, I hope you like it and come back for another reading on my channel. Okay, so pile number 3. Keep in mind, tarot is very fluid here, so if you feel the need to flip the roles, meaning if this sounds like how you viewed them, then choose another pile, and that pile will be how they viewed you, and this is just extra confirmation for how you view them, if it comes out that way. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the first impression versus the new. So what was their first impression of pile number 3? Trust. Ooh, trust. 2, let go of control issues. Trust to let go of control issues. Interesting. What was their first impression of pile number 3 versus how they view them now? House 7. 2, how they view them now? Mercury. Interesting. House 7 to Mercury. Trust and let go of control issues. It says, this situation is calling for you to have faith. And then the new version is allow the situation to unfold naturally. Their first impression here with House 7, it says profound relationships, intimacy, romantic partnerships. And here it says think, learn, network, and communicate with Mercury, the Mercury card right here. Okay, what was their first impression of card number or pile number 3 versus how they view them now? Ooh, we have the Chariot to how they view them now. Oops, sorry. The 6 of Pentacles. It wasn't in reverse right now, so I will note that. So beginning the Chariot to the 6 of Pentacles for how they viewed you. Okay, interesting. All right, what was their first impression of pile number 3 versus how they view them now? Seeing Queen of Swords to the King of Pentacles. Wow, Okay. What was their first impression of pile number 3 to how they view them now? 7 of Cups to the 7 of Swords. Wow, 7-7. And then there's a Queen and then a King. Interesting. I heard children just now. I don't know why I just heard children. Okay. I don't know. I'm hearing a little kid laugh. Maybe someone here has a significant laugh or a funny laugh or a sweet laugh, like a little giggle. I don't know. Okay. What was their first impression versus how they view you now? We have Judgment to the Princess, which is the Page of Pentacles in this deck. So Judgment to the Page of Pentacles. I think it's funny how there's the Page and the King of Pentacles for how they're viewing you after. Which kind of tells me, okay, let me not speak to them. What was their first impression of pile number 3 versus how they view them now? I don't feel like this is romantic. You could be watching this about a friend or a family member. It could be romantic though. Who knows? Let's see. King of Wands to the 4 of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. Every single pile has gotten the 4 of Pentacles for how the other person has viewed them after. And I can't help but notice how like similar the color of their clothing is and similar the color of these cards are. I just wanted to point that out. I don't know if someone here looks like someone on these cards, but you don't have to. Can you look like that? I don't know. Let's see. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Ooh, 10 of Wands, suppression. To the Awareness card, which is actually the Chariot. This is the Chariot in this deck. And I think it's funny how the Chariot has come out twice for how they viewed you in the beginning and how they view you now. The Chariot. Strong energy here with the Chariot and 2 sevens. So someone here could be born in July or born on the 7th of the month, born on a Sunday. You could be finding this on a Sunday, watching this on a Sunday. 10 and 7. 17. Someone's birthday could be the 17th, or 17th of the month is significant. I don't know. Numbers are coming out here. Let's see. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Oop, the High Priestess. The High Priestess versus the 9 of Pentacles. The High Priestess to the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Can you see that? No. I think I'm going to put these closer in. Let's see. Okay. What was their first impression of you versus how they view you now? Stabbed in the back. Oh. Oh. In cassette. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. And this is what has stayed the same in how this person, or okay, actually, no. This is how they viewed you first, how they viewed you after, or no. How they viewed you after. Okay. So this is one of the elements of your personality that has stayed the same the entire time that this person has known you. They feel like you've always been this way or they've always viewed you this way. So we have the star. Oh, cute. Nice. Nice. Okay. Now, how their first impression, news. News, which is the 5 of Swords in this deck. You put this here. And that kind of resonates with the stabbed in the back. Okay. And hold on. Sorry. The after. Ooh, new beginnings, which is the Ace of Wands. This is the Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. Okay. And the thing that stayed the same. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Interesting, because here's the King of Pentacles right here. Double trouble. And the star. So King of Pentacles and the star is an element of your personality that they feel like this has always stayed the same. So this person has always felt like you were destined for good things. They've always seen you as a protector. They've always seen you as someone very, like they have a lot of hope for you. They feel like you're going to accomplish good things. They see you as someone very optimistic. They may have met you at a rough time in their life, but you just made them very, at some point you give this person a lot of hope about something. Or they have a lot of hope or faith that you're going to accomplish good things in your life. And that has not changed. That's never changed here. I don't know if this person feels like you're a good friend or you care a lot about your family. If you're married, this person feels like you're a good husband or a good wife. Or you're a good father, a good mother, a good sister, sibling. I don't know. Something about take care. You take care of the people you love. That's something that this person has always seen in you. Okay. All right, so let's get into I think I'm going to switch this around. Hold on. I don't want there to be such a strong glare on the cards. So let me see. Looks better here. I think that's better. Yeah. Oops, sorry. All right, so this is the before and this is the after. All right, so this is the page of, or no, this is Judgment, and this is the Page of Pentacles right here. Oh, wait, sorry. This, Page of Pentacles. Just because it's kind of hanging off, and I want you to know what I'm referring to when you look at it. Okay. This pile is a little bit interesting because I'm having a hard time telling whether or not this was a friend or a romantic connection. It's not too clear, which makes me feel like in this specific group, there's a wide variety of people and situations. So if a message doesn't sound like it's for you, please just hold on because it's for someone else. Okay. So in the beginning, when this person met you, they feel like either you were a trustworthy person or you trusted them. In the beginning, when this person met you, I don't know if they saw you as someone in a relationship or someone that valued relationships, valued love, or valued your friendships. This person, when they first met you, they saw you as someone very accommodating, but also having boundaries at the same time. But with the stabbed in the back here, this could either mean that this person feels like that you have been stabbed in the back and made out to be the other woman without your own knowledge, without knowing. And you may have had to cut people off because of it. Something about you seems very like it's so weird because the Queen of Swords is out here and the Queen of Swords is not typically easygoing, but I almost felt the need to say that. But to me, it felt like you're the type of person when they first met you, they could tell that as nice as you were being or as accommodating as you were actually not happy. You were actually really stressed or you were actually really upset about something. With the Ten of Wands coming out. This person could feel like you worked yourself a lot or you had a lot of responsibilities, especially because the King of Pentacles is coming out here. And the King of Pentacles is somebody that has a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things that they have to take care of, but they do it well, right? So maybe they saw you as someone that went through a significant amount of stress, but you managed. I'm hearing you managed. I don't know if this person has seen you been betrayed before with a stab in the back. It says heartbreak, pain, deception, and a shocking attack. Something about this person sometimes feel like you can be a bit dreamy, like with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Maybe they've seen you like zone out. I'm hearing disassociate. I don't know what that means. When I say I don't know what that means, I mean, I don't know if that means someone here has some sort of like mental issues or they literally just get so stuck in thought about all the things that they have to do that they can feel out of reach with the High Priestess. I'm seeing with the Chariot, this person feels like you have a strong will to you with the Queen of Swords and the Chariot. They feel like you have a strong will to you, especially with the King of Wands. You're very strong. That's coming through here. Their first impression of you was that you're very strong. You're attractive. You're charming. You're probably very well liked with the King of Wands. It doesn't matter your gender. They feel like you're very attractive. And it's something about the way you speak. The way you speak is like very direct, very upfront, yet accommodating. And they don't know how, but it feels like balanced. When they first met you, they feel like you had a good judge of character with the Judgment card being here. Yet you still have been taken advantage of. So maybe this person feels like you've been around some really good liars. But at the same time, they are feeling like you do things the hard way sometimes because you can tell when someone doesn't have good intentions for you, but maybe you just try to trust people. So it feels like you could have had trust issues at some point, and maybe you try to let that go, but sometimes you still have like stragglers that get in when you're just feeling good that day. I don't know what that means, but that is coming through strong. It's really coming through something about the way you speak. The way you speak is very strong here. Whether that means you have an accent or they've just never spoken or had such profound conversations with someone like you. Something about you feels like you're not here to play. You don't play games. They feel like you have a good balance between emotions and logic, but that you don't show most people how you really feel. You tuck it away, the High Priestess. This person feels like you can read minds. That's coming through strongly here. I don't know why. They feel like you have a good judge of character or you can tell people's intentions. Yet somehow, somewhere along the way, you have been stabbed in the back. I'm hearing sneak attack. With the news here, I don't know if there's something that you've said to this person that they've never heard anyone else say before, or a text message is coming through here. So I don't know if this person has like seen your text messages or you told them about a message or something that you heard from someone else. I don't know. There's something weird coming through here with the Five of Swords. It has something to do with your life. I don't know if this person has just seen something. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Maybe it'll come through when I look at the next impression. But with Mercury coming out here, it says communicate. So yeah, the one thing that has always stayed the same here about the way that this person views you is the way that you speak or the way you think is so impressive to this person, or so, I just keep hearing strength and strong. Okay, so the difference between the way that they viewed you in the beginning versus the way that they view you now. If you had strong boundaries before, you have even stronger ones now, with the Four of Pentacles being here. I'm hearing human lie detector, because one thing that's not here, not the same, is stabbed in the back. So I'm hearing fool me once, fool me once. There's no fool me twice. What's the difference between the way that they viewed you in the beginning versus the way they view you now? This person sees you as more giving than the way that they viewed you in the beginning, somehow, in some way. I don't know if they just see you really care for others. I'm hearing children. I don't know, something about children's coming through, or pets. That was similar in a different pile. I was getting that same message in a different pile. With the King of Pentacles, this person, oh, sorry, I think I just bumped the camera. With the King of Pentacles, this person could view you as very responsible. One thing that has changed in the way that they viewed you, you've gone from the Queen of Swords to the King of Pentacles. So maybe in the beginning, this person, depending on your relationship or how they tell you they viewed you in the beginning, they may have seen you in the beginning as someone all talk or that talked quite a lot, but there's something more about having something to show for it. So this person has seen you have something to show for it. What does that mean? Maybe this person has seen you settle down, or I'm seeing Nine of Pentacles though, so it's not really giving me that. Some of you guys, this is someone you dated, and I'm not gonna lie, they weren't sure about you in the past, but now they feel like maybe you're moving on, or they need to move on from you. There's something about deception here with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. This person could feel like you lied about being single. Some of these messages don't resonate for all of you, so only take what resonates. Like, of course, if you're watching this about someone you're in a relationship with, then then that's probably not the message for you. This is really giving like, this doesn't have to be a romantic connection. There's not strong, and it's not to say that there isn't love here. It's not to say that this couldn't be romantic, but I just feel that in this specific group, there's more than one type. Like, it doesn't just have to be about love. The way that they're viewing you now, the Chariot is still here. But there's something about you can read people even better than the way that you used to. Because I'm seeing awareness. So this person sees that you've gone through some sort of introspection. You see yourself differently now, therefore you see others differently. The way you think about people and interactions with others is different. Maybe they're seeing you as someone that understands that you have to use people. With the Seven of Swords, I don't know. You have to hold back. You can't say everything all at once. I'm seeing outdated thinking and replaying events over and over. One thing that I think this person would like to tell you is they wish you would be more fair to yourself. I don't know what that means, but they feel like you need to be more fair to yourself. You seem very giving. This person sees you as someone very giving. The Nine of Pentacles, they think you're very responsible. That's all coming through. With new beginnings, they see you, maybe in the beginning they thought you were just playing mind games, but they feel like now what they understand is that you do a lot of things out of passion, out of a feeling. I'm hearing feeling. Don't stop the feeling. This person feels like you're more guarded now, more protective over yourself and what you have compared to how they viewed you in the beginning. Something that I'm seeing different from this to now, or the first impression to now, is the amount of pentacles that has come out compared to the beginning. Because this is swords, and this is cups. But I'm also seeing 7, 7, and 7 here again. So 7, 7, 7. That means protection. So if this is someone that treated you badly, then you're divinely protected from this person. You don't have to worry. If this is a connection that you really want to salvage, don't worry. The connection is protected. If you feel like this person was sending you evil eye at some point, don't worry. The connection is protected. I don't know your situation with this. I don't know who this is to you, so I just need to say that. But I'm noting 777 has come out 3 times here. Now, yeah, the pentacles. I'm seeing pentacles. So I don't know if this person has seen your money change or the way you work change or how stable you are change. Maybe this person feels like you only accept something about equal give and take here. You know your worth. One thing that this person has seen change in you is that you know your worth here. And it's because of what you've been through. The difference between the way they first viewed you and how they view you now. This person sees you as more practical. Something about you feels more practical, going from the High Priestess to the 9 of Pentacles. Something about you feels less like a mystery, though. In the beginning, they saw you as very mysterious. They couldn't pin you. They couldn't figure you out. They could have even seen you as more of an introvert or more quiet in the beginning, where you held back your feelings in the beginning, but they knew that you had them. Yeah, something about holding back with the 10 of Wands. A bit restricted. Maybe in the beginning, this person got the impression of you that you were in a relationship you didn't want to be in. You had friends that didn't treat you right. Something about this energy in the beginning feels stuck but strong. Stuck but you're good out of it. Stuck but you'll be okay. And here it feels more like I am okay. Look at the King of Pentacles. He is fine. I am okay. I don't know if there's been an awkward situation between you and this person. That could be deception here. I don't know. This person feels like now you know when to have control and when to relinquish it. Like you have a better understanding of that. I don't know what that means though. Maybe you do, depending on your situation. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm hearing on to the next, on to the next. Something about this person feels like you're gonna have multiple streams of income. I don't know why money and like importance or stature is coming through so strongly here. So I don't know if this is someone you work with or someone that you've talked to about work or talked to about your goals, but they feel very confident in that part of you. I'm trying to figure out like if you're watching this about a love connection, this feels like this has to be someone that you're already in a relationship with because the love is not coming through here. So maybe that means that you already know they love you. Or if this is just a friend, or just like someone you're dating in the beginning, it feels like maybe that's something that they're still going to have to learn about you is to see the more emotional side of you. One thing that I will say that has not come through here at all is that this person does not see you as emotional. And if you resonate with being an emotional person, they don't see you that way. They actually see you as very cerebral with the Mercury card coming out here. This person may even feel like you're a bit strategic or you can adopt a strategy to get what you want sometimes, but they don't see anything wrong with it. They feel like it makes you successful, but that's not something that they saw in you before. I don't know if this is, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how or what this connection might be. Um, But I hope this resonated, pile number 3. I'm so sorry if it didn't. I feel like if it didn't, then maybe you need to choose a different pile, or maybe it's just like this is a new connection. It's not giving new. There could be a history between you and them, but I'm seeing new beginnings here. So it could even mean that this person wants a new start with you if this is someone from your past. Or this person just sees you as more upbeat, more attractive, more physical. Yeah, this person feels like physically you definitely look better. You have a natural beauty to you that's coming through here. So let me look at my notes. Hold on. Let me look at my notes. I didn't look at them this entire reading, but I'm going to show you guys them right now. And you can tell me if this makes any sense to you. Okay, so pile or card number 3. The notes that I wrote before I started this reading. Sleepy. So this may resonate with some of you guys. I'm just going to say them. So sleepy, nighttime, dreams, the moon, natural beauty. Yeah, that was coming through. It says natural beauty. Rare. So this person feels like you're rare. They never met someone like you before. Special. You're very special, but also complex and precious. I don't know if they've seen you with nice jewelry or something, or they just feel like you're precious. You're very valuable. Hard to get to know and hard to understand. Yeah, I think that was coming through with the High Priestess. Like something about you being mystical or just like, I don't know, like kind of dreamy with the 7 of Cups and the High Priestess. Projections. Yeah, projections. No way. And the 7 of Cups came out. And the 7 of Cups is literally the card of projections. So this person may realize that the way that they thought about you before is not who you actually are. I don't know. There's a lot of messages coming through here. Pedestal. So this person may have put you on a pedestal in the beginning, and that's why they're kind of seeing you as more down to earth or seeing you in a different light. I'm also seeing star, fame, and idol. So this person feels like you're going to get a lot of accomplishment, a lot of recognition, or a lot of success in your life. Okay. So that is the end of your reading, guys. Pile number 3. I think the strongest thing that is coming through in this energy is that this person respects you. They respected you in the beginning, but they respect you even more now. They feel like you just do what's best for you. Something about you're doing you. You're going after what you need to. You're taking care of business. I don't know what it is, but this person respects what you're doing in your life, and they probably wish the best for you. They wish the best for you. They wish that you can go and start new things. I don't know if this person, something that you said when they first met you actually surprised them. You changed their perspective on a lot of things from the get go when this person met you. They feel like you have a strong judgment. They felt that in the beginning, and they feel like that is going to help you accomplish what you want to in life with the Page of Pentacles. This kind of feels like a farewell. I don't know why I'm hearing that. But yeah, thank you for being here, pile number 3, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.